Mr. Emery,
Yes, ma'am.
first of all, the first thing we want to see the list of the kids.
I'm not sharing other kids' names. I'll share, if you're a parent of a kid, I'll share that name. I can't just release.
You can't do it.
Of all the kids?
You cannot show a list of all the children.
That were at the party?
Yes.
No, I cannot. No, I cannot.
Why?
I can only address the kids that I can put there.
Oh, but you
My
lost the
child was
list.
there,
am
can
I
I see
correct?
the list?
Lost the list. I never had
How
a
many
list.
kids are at the party?
I've been told anywhere from 40 to 70. I don't know that. I'm not saying
Then
that.
what right do you have to take so many children and tell them they can't go to prom when you don't have the full list of them?
I can only react on what information I have.
They didn't even get letters.
I
Half of them
haven't.
didn't get letters.
No, most of them found out today. because
Okay, excuse
If
me.
you sit down and ask me, I'll go.
No,
through
I'm
how
not
I-
sitting down because I am ticked off. Why did you let this go till today?
I didn't get the information until Tuesday afternoon.
Excuse
I sent
me,
it to
this
the attorney.
party.
Excuse me. I sent the information to the attorney that I received Tuesday afternoon
From what attorney?
from J. David Smith, our school solicitor. I received Facebook postings on which kids identified themselves as being at the party.
Identify them. I
I
know
got
some
the-
kids that identified themselves and they're not even here and they were not even called here today.
There were 7 that came forward March 14th, and I know why they did that, because our policy's written that it's 60 days, you lose 60 days of privileges and extracurricular. They came forward March 14th, because I'm assuming they're fall athletes, and they were smart enough to think, well, geez, if I do it now,
But they don't know about this.
they don't know that.
They don't. I know for a fact.
They received a letter that stated.
No, they did not. No, they didn't. No.
Mrs. Thomas today that Logan received the letter. I swear on my mother's grave and my father's grave and my kids' lives, I had never received one letter. Yes, my son was there. My son took a breathalyzer and he was negative because he knew he would, the consequences he would get at home, he did get consequences.
Let me rephrase, let me I gotta verify something. You didn't have to drink. If you're at an illegal underage drinking party, that's involvement. The policy's written involvement. That's our
What does the
policy.
policy say?
Well, I can go get it for you.
Go get it. I want to hear what it says.
No.
Who's gonna
Wait.
refund us?
Let me make this quite clear. I did not go on Facebook. I did not look for names.
Oh, I'd like to know who went on Facebook.
You
They
know
were
anybody
provided- they
can
were
have
provided-
Facebook and write anything on
But
anybody.
that's not everybody. That's not every one of these kids
I
going
would
on
like
Facebook.
to
They-
That's a select few going on Facebook. That's not all of these. Why didn't you say it?
I didn't think you could use Facebook postings. I sent them to the solicitor. I PDF'd them to the solicitor. He researched it and got back to me late yesterday afternoon.
So you are allowed to.
That is so funny because you can't contact any authority right now. You guys knew what was going on.
Lepley's not
Don't look
in.
at me. I'm not a student. I'm a grandmother.
I'm trying to
I wasn't
figure out
born yesterday.
Lepley's not in, I was there.
I'm not.
You're lucky you don't have the whole Jersey Shore. When they find out, you're gonna be made mud. Everybody in Jersey Shore is gonna know that lies on you. And do you know my son lives in another state and this happened and they made jackasses and fools of the teachers. And I'm gonna get a lawyer. You wait
I
and
just
see.
voted from the spring fling on a Saturday.
For yourself. No one.
Can you show me on my Facebook where it says I was at that party?
Same.
I would have to go look.
Can you go look right now and show me?
I got the Facebook.
Yeah.
I would like some legal proof that my daughter was at that party.
Wait. We had 6 kids come in the first day, March 14th, and turn themselves in.
Where are they
So I
at?
had that. What?
Where are they at?
They're doing their suspension.
Yeah, but you
They're not here.
yourself. And they all
Because
went
of-
back.
it's
I don't know
up
if
to
everybody
you.
got
They're
suspended.
from that, I'm sorry,
What are they doing?
extracurricular suspension.
So
what are
they,
you with
do
the
they
new
get to
one?
go to prom now?
They do not.
What about the kids whose names we don't have? That's not fair.
Yeah,
What's your name, dear?
So,
Danielle.
6 people are the, you know,
he was at that party drinking.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's hearsay. Why you shouldn't have said that? He was, that's hearsay.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Sir,
Right, that the rest is just hearsay,
how do you
just
know
like
it's
you
that
said.
party? How do you know it's that
So
party?
how is Facebook a valid point when you don't even have the rest of the
I will-
names? You just pulled it from the internet, and we all know the internet is so truthful, right?
I didn't pull it from the internet.
You got the Facebook in your hands?
Somebody, thank you, somebody did, and I can't even tell you who. It ends up on.
So why is it not trash like that?
That's hearsay, it's hearsay.
you get stuff on your desk and then you can just cancel a prom.
What the hell?
Well educated and set a good example. Now, why did you accept trash like that?
Yeah.
You make me mad, you do.
How many people do you think joked around on Facebook saying they were at that party? And you're gonna believe that? That's a joke.
I couldn't hear you.
Unless they posted their Facebook status says, I'm going to a party tonight, the rest is hearsay. You cannot pull something else on Facebook and say that it's
Listen, doesn't it state if you're contacted by the police of an activity of drugs, alcohol, or something like that? Did I read that somewhere?
Yes, you did.
Then, isn't that the policy?
Did your police contact you, give you names?
Just so we're
Policy
clear.
shall apply to student conduct that occurs off school property and would violate the code of student conduct if, number 2, a student is a member of an extracurricular activity, which the prom is an extracurricular activity, and has been notified that a particular off-campus conduct could result in exclusion from that activity.
Could result.
Could result.
Where's the proof that there was drinking at this party? Where's the proof that there was alcohol?
Yeah, the cops can't
Because
give
the
you-
cops told you nothing. So I want to see proof where there was alcohol at this party.
Or who was drinking there? You don't have a list of who was
I
drinking
know
there.
I want proof that there was alcohol at this party before somebody tells me my daughter's not going to prom.
How is
I have that right.
Facebook admissible to
And
you?
how can you legally only punish a quarter of us when there's still 60-some people out there who aren't in trouble because you don't have their names?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That
That's
doesn't even matter.
Ridiculous.
You have to show proof they were drinking
Because they have
alcohol
been
at this
people
party.
in it.
They can't.
Unlike the other people who have kept hiding from it.
Breathalyzer.
There has to be proof there was alcohol at this party.
You can't only
have
punish
that?
16 of us and not the rest of the 50.
Alcohol.
Then how can you punish that?
Well,
It's all hearsay.
Wait a second.
You want to go talk to someone that can change this.
I can't, the school board's the only person that can, the only people that can.
Well, then where are they?
I'm a non-voting member.
Okay, well, then they should be called tonight.
Yeah, I can't get it here right this second.
Of course you can. You knew all of us were going to come here. Why didn't you have them here?
So who made the decision that these kids are not allowed to go to this prom?
The school board, but he can't help it.
No, the policy, I enforce the policy, so.
And your policy is based on what? Based on these kids went to a party and now they're proven guilty before they've even had a chance in the judicial system?
See,
That's
that-
not the way it works in this country. It does not work
And
that way.
I agree, I understand what you're saying, but you don't have to be proven guilty to violate the policy. It's your law.
And what's the policy say? What's the policy say? That they go to a party? That they're associated with something that's not on school property?
All right,
Or school time?
I'm gonna probably take some heat for this, and I'm probably gonna get hammered hard.
You are going to be.
And this maybe my last meeting in this room. But I will override this. No, I don't, but don't one of you parents come to me. If anything happens with a drunk accident with a kid, that I had a name on that list, because in my stomach, that was the first thing I thought of.
They were notified today by the principals that they would not be allowed to go to the prom
Correct.
because
We received information from Facebook listings.
that they were at that party.
Yep, the kids said they were at that party. Now, they're saying that they didn't make those statements, that it could have been anybody else. Patrick, we had that conversation earlier today, didn't we not?
And you had specific names then.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be the devil's advocate here, but you had no way of knowing whether there should have been more names or less?
No. From what I'm hearing,
I mean, there was a lot more people than
How
that,
many
actually.
kids? were
The
there?
police
The
are
police-
70-some.
Okay.
the police are not issuing citations at this point, my understanding is.
Okay.
That they are offering the kids classes in place of the citation.
Okay.
So therefore, we have no vehicle to get a list of names
Okay.
from Mr. Lepley's office, because he won't be serving out citations. Once the citation's given, then it becomes public record. Yes.
Then you could get the names.
That's correct.
So how
But
many
that's not
kids were
possible.
notified today? That
16.
16 were notified today.
So if the 16 kids are going to prom, you're talking 32.
Was made. I heard part of it that you said you only found out about it on Tuesday.
That's correct.
And you found out about it from whom?
Somebody dropped off an envelope with Facebook
Oh,
postings.
anonymous envelope, huh? and then you sent that to the solicitor.
That's correct.
Who is your solicitor?
J.D. Smith.
J.D.
Yep.
Smith?
J.D. Smith, yep.
And he got back today?
Thursday.
He got
Thursday
back to
afternoon.
you? And said it was a violation of?
He said it would work like someone signing their name to a legal document. Now, when these kids started saying that they didn't write it, I have no way of proving that they did or didn't.
You don't know who wrote it, right?
So,
And, but you were saying something about policy. The policy states that, yeah, just kind of, the policy,
It connects drugs and alcohol to extracurricular activities. Student code of conduct portion of that.
but was that an extracurricular activity?
The prom is an extracurricular activity.
Oh, okay.
That's what was being
All right.
removed.
The prom, okay. So if any student is found to be using drugs or alcohol, they would have been barred from going to the prom. If you knew about it. I mean, not, let's say this party, this is just
Yeah.
2 kids, you
Yeah.
know, out,
Yeah.
they get arrested for underage drinking or, well, like you said, citations weren't even issued, but if you received word that they were
Well, I have to
doing
have some kind of knowledge of it.
proof,
yes.
okay. So that would be the, a violation of the, what did you call that?
Drug and alcohol policy.